What is up to my Brian gang? What is up to my Brian squad? It is your girl Brian Bree, and I am back with another freaking video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're already a part of the Brilliant gang, thank you so much for tuning in for another freaking video. I know you guys can see from that title what the freak is going on. I'm gonna be telling y'all about the trip that I just got back from. Like, I went October 4th through 6th. Yes, it's new, kind of like a story time / just telling you about my trip. I told you guys that I was going to vlog and do videos while I was there, so I felt I would be doing y'all an injustice on not uploading something and at least not telling y'all why I didn't upload any videos. I vlogged when I first went to like the airport and stuff like that, but stuff just got a little hectic, so I didn't post. And then a lot of other stuff happened. Okay, a lot of other stuff happened, so I just didn't post no videos. So I'm just going to jump right into it. Go ahead and smash that like button and say hey to your girl down below. So let's jump right into the video. So you guys, I'm going to say it had to be a little bit over a month because it was right before my birthday. A friend of mine, this friend is actually the godmom of my goddaughter. We refer to each other as BFFs. Obviously that's a thing of the past now. You'll see why. So she wanted me to come. She was like, I know it's last minute, but would you think about coming down here for my birthday? If you can, I understand. So, she invited, I told y'all in the last video or one of my last videos that I am talking to somebody, so she invited both of us to come. It was going to be her and her dude and her other best friend, and I think her dude, if he was going to come, she said, and like other people were going to meet us out while we were there. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. So we go, we get there, we have like this whole itinerary you guys put together that we're gonna do. Mind you, we probably only did like 2 things off of the itinerary. She didn't know, well, she knew, but she didn't know for sure, but she kind of had like a feeling that her boyfriend was gonna propose, which he was. I was aware of it. Her other friend was aware of it as well. That's who he was actually working with to try to set stuff up. And when she kind of had like an inkling in her head that they were going to propose on this day, I was trying to like give them a heads up to switch stuff up so that she could be surprised. I wanted her to be happy, and she kept saying that she wanted to be a surprise and that they kind of upset her that they were being so obvious. So I was just trying to give them like a little, like, hey, she on to y'all, like, switch it up. So whatever, pick us up from the airport. Everything is good, y'all. Everything's A1. Okay, we get to the Airbnb. He don't even meet us. The key is on the bar. The door is unlocked. So okay, whatever. So the common areas are clean. Bathrooms are nasty. Later on that day, found a roach in my bed that I was gonna have to sleep in. But you could tell that the only thing that he did, like, he was a true guy. All he did was change the sheets, change the comforter, and I guess the roach fell from somewhere because the roach was looking at me like, what you doing in my bed? Okay, so I'm like, all right, whatever. So that's like strike kind of like 1 with me. Like, I think it was all of our first time having an Airbnb, so we all learned that lesson together. So I'm like, okay, whatever. All right, so we get comfortable. We hit up the liquor store, and since he was proposing, I guess he wanted, her ex's name to be covered up, so we had to go to the tattoo shop. We got there around 8 something, like 8:10. Didn't leave out of there, y'all, till like 12 something, so we didn't get to do nothing that day. I think we ended up eating Waffle House that night. I could have had Waffle House at home, but was I tripping? No, because I love me some Waffle House, baby, them pork chops. So the thing is, when we were at the tattoo shop, I'm not going to get too much into depth with it, but they ended up my friend and her dude ended up getting into it at the tattoo shop. I'm not going to say why, because that's beyond the point. But the fact is that they got into it in front of everybody. Okay? So, like, me and mine was like off to the side. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I've been on this whole wave of if I don't have nothing nice to say, or if I don't know what to say, like, I'm just not going to say nothing. Like, my mind is in a completely different headspace than when I first met her. Like, I'm not on the same crap. Like, positive vibes, okay? So, that happens. Tattoo gets done, or whatever. It is what it is. The tattoo, that is. So, we get in the car. Her other friend, dude, pulls up. My friend See, this is gonna be kind of hard because I'm not saying names. I'm trying so hard not to say names. But so he gets in the car with her friend's dude that ends up coming. He drives up, comes from work or whatever, wherever he came from. And so he started getting an attitude with her. So I'm like, what is going, like, is this the, like, is the dudes feeding off each other energy? Like, y'all, calm down. Like, let's just chill. Like, we got alcohol waiting. Like, let's just go. Like, so we end up getting some Waffle House, get back to the house. We go in the room and eat our Waffle House. Like, I'm like, we're going to settle down and eat and stuff, and then we'll go back out there. So she texts me on some stuff like, so you're not going to come out the room? And in my head, I'm like, girl, like, if y'all arguing, no. You know, I already planned on coming back out. I just wanted to get comfortable and put, like, on some sweats or something and then go back out there. Like, shoot, I was tired. Like, we had only had a pretzel dog from Auntie Anne's at the airport and some Starbucks, like a Starbucks drink. We hadn't had nothing else. Nothing. We were starving and it's midnight. Like, we used to eat. That's all we do is eat. Okay? Like, we were hungry. So we was in there eating, finna relax. So when she said that, I went ahead and went out anyway, or whatever. So we just sitting out there, blah, blah, blah. They still into it, basically. So we just gonna cap that night, okay? He ends up apologizing or whatever. She's trying to leave and trying to go to her sister's house, blah, 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 whatever. So basically, like, trying to leave us. So that was like another kind of like strike that I normally would be pissed about, but I was just like, okay, whatever. I was like, you know, if that's what you feel like you need to do, then I want you to do that. You know, if we got to, this is still a vacation for us. We didn't pay our money to come, so we'll just Uber around, lift around, and try to find something to do tomorrow. Like, we don't know where we're going, but we're gonna go somewhere, because I ain't spend money for no reason, and neither did she. So, you know, I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm not really holding it against her, because I'm like, you know what, I know she ain't her feelings, whatever. So later on, he apologizes, blah, blah, blah. Next day comes. So we get up, we go to krabqueenz, we go to the Trap Museum. You know, 2 Chainz has what's called the Trap Museum. We go there, and krabqueenz is like this new place that they have in Houston, and they have an ATL. The one in ATL was new, so we went there, and that was actually my idea. So we did get to go do that, and we went to the Trap Museum, which was small. I mean, it was okay. It was worth $10. So we went there or whatever. After that, we were supposed to go to Lennox Mall. We did go to Lennox Mall, but it took so long to find a parking spot, and I think she had to go to the bathroom, my friend, and so we just ended up leaving. It was too much. It took us forever to find a parking spot. It was so crowded, y'all. It was so crowded. It was so freaking crowded. So we ended up going back to the room, the apartment, whatever, Airbnb. So we go back, we chilling. I think we did, like, some people fixed drinks, people were smoking, like, we played some Uno. So it's time to get dressed. Now, mind you, up until this point, like, I've talked to her, she's talked to me. Ain't been no issues or nothing. It ain't been no type of issues. So it's time to get ready. So I go in the room, tell mine, like, let's go ahead and start getting ready. They say we need to be ready by 11:15, 11:30. So it's 11:30. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we get ready, but they wasn't ready. So we stayed in there for a little bit or whatever, and then finally she was like, we're ready. So we come out. This is the last thing she said to me, y'all. Like, this is the last thing she said to me. We were out there sitting on the couch. Was I sitting down yet? I was standing up or sitting down. I can't remember yet. I can't remember. So she was like, with shoes. And it was either like a lime green shoe or a black shoe. And I said black. That's what she had on. So her other friend agreed, and I said, I guess that was the shoe she was gonna put on. So, okay, I was standing at first, because then I sat down and got on my phone. We were both sitting there waiting on her to finish up. Her other friend was taking pictures of her and her dude, or whatever. Now, pay attention. They were taking pictures, right? Okay. So they taking pictures. I'm not looking. I just like see it. You know how you see something at your peripheral, but you're looking down. So I'm on my phone. I see them take pictures. You know, people take pictures before they go to the club. So I'm thinking that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they just taking pictures before they go to the club or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we leave or whatever. By this time, I got a freaking headache because I'm hungry. We had seafood like early in the day. Like, seafood is light. Like, like I said, all I do is eat. I be hungry. I'm thickums, okay? I don't know if y'all gonna be eating all the time. I be hungry, okay? I was ready to eat. I had a headache. My stomach had been unsettled since we landed because I don't know, when we landed, my stomach was all messed up, all jacked up. Like, I just was feeling sick. And I was trying to shake it the whole time, but I really was, like, feeling, like, ill by the stomach the whole trip. But, you know, I wasn't going to complain because it's her birthday weekend. You know, I ain't going to complain. So I was ready to eat. I always just kept thinking, like, if I could just eat something, maybe I'll feel better. So I was ready to eat. The place we were supposed to go to, someone had already told them that it burned down. So they were like, nah, it ain't burned down. So we go. They paid $15 to park. We all in the same car, y'all. They paid $15 to park. We walked down there. I got my heels on. You know, I decided to go ahead and put my heels on because I was going to leave my flats on. So we walked down there. It's burnt down. It's burnt down. So we're like, oh, crap. So I'm like, nah, I'm finna go put my flats on because they said we're going to go ahead and walk and see what else is popping. So I'm like, nah, man. Like, look, I'm fat, man. The more weight I gain, the harder it is for me to walk in heels for a long period of time. Okay? So I was like, nah, let me go ahead and change my shoes. So I changed my shoes. So I go get my shoes. So that's one thing that I could have did wrong. Was it that I went and took my shoes off and I had to wait? So I don't know. So I go do that, come back, they're waiting. We go into one spot or whatever. I guess it wasn't their scene. To me, it looked all right. I could have made do, but I guess it wasn't what they were looking for. We walked. I think we walked some more. Then we finally went back to the car. Got in the car. Her mom and sister were supposed to come out. They were somewhere, I think, in northern Atlanta party, and they wanted us to come over there. They didn't want to go. Her and her friend, my friend and her friend, didn't want to go. I guess so. We didn't go. Mind you, I'm in the backseat with who I brought, and my friends do. Like, and her friend is driving, and it's her. So, still hadn't sent it to me. So by this time, I'm looking at my phone. I see that she posts that they just got engaged. My best friend, my protector, asked me to be his wife, blah, blah. Now look, no means am I hating because I was happy for her. I wanted to experience it with her. So I don't know when he proposed. I guess he proposed when we were getting ready and it was just him, her, and her friend or whatever. I don't know because by that time she had already posted. It's those pictures they were taking on the wall that her friend was taking. Those were their pictures that they posted saying they were engaged. She had her hand up like this. Now, mind you, I didn't see it when I was sitting on the couch. I saw it in the picture, and I was like, oh. I was like, so what have I done? Because she had just asked me which shoes, and then you're taking pictures announcing your engagement, but I'm in the same roof as you, and you didn't tell me, and I'm your best friend. You've been introducing me as your best friend all weekend. Okay. So, at this point, now I'm in my feelings. Yeah, now I'm in my feelings because I'm like, what the freak did I do to you? Like, I haven't did nothing. And if I have, say, bitch, you didn't make me mad. Bitch, you didn't did this. Like, if we're best friends and we've been friends this long, you should be able to say if you have an issue. So nobody noticed that midnight had hit, which meant it was her birthday. So her friend was like, happy birthday, bitch. And her dude said happy birthday or whatever. So they say happy birthday, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I'm just quiet. Mind y'all, I got a headache. I'm hungry. Like, my stomach is still... my stomach's still upside down, but I'm hungry. And I had, like, a bad headache, y'all. Like, I was trying so hard to keep it together. My head was hurting so bad. So, they didn't want to go to none of the places that her mom and sister was at. So, they settled on going to some little restaurant, like, some little diner, like, little hole in the wall. I don't know. Some little thing. Something that wasn't worth paying $500 for no flights to come and do. Like, if you look at it, we came. Now, granted, it was for her birthday, and I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know. Like, granted, this was for her birthday, but it was still a vacation. And I made somebody spend their money, their hard-earned money, and I spent my hard-earned money to come somewhere to only go to the Trap Museum and to go and have seafood. That seafood place is also in Houston right here, and they say that one's better. Like, we could have drove up there and went and did that, and the Trap Museum wasn't even like, we just wanted to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I wrong for wanting to have done a little more? Like, I'm hungry, but I would have been satisfied just grabbing something and then still seeing, like, the city. And, like, I wanted to experience the Atlanta nightlife. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, because that was what the plan was. You know, like, it was so hyped up, and then we basically did nothing. We did nothing. I was embarrassed because I brought this person with me. I'm telling them, you're my best friend, and then you sitting up here giving me like a silent treatment, and then like she could see that you didn't got engaged and you didn't say nothing to me either, and she knows like what kind of friend I am, and she knows how sensitive I am. So because when I got home yesterday on Sunday, like I cried my eyes out because I was telling her like I don't know what I did, like what did I do, and she won't even say what I did, because when we left in the morning on Sunday morning, I text her, she never texts back, but I'm jumping ahead. So we get to this little hole in the wall. They decide to sit in booths instead of like the tables or whatever. So the booths is like 2 people in each seat. So at this time it's 5 of us. 1 person is on the way. So my friend and her dude get in there, and then her friend get in. So we just let them sit at that one because we knew that their friend was coming. And like I was like, was I just supposed to go over there and leave my person alone? And then like her friend sit to the side, like they weren't like across from each other. So I was like, we'll just sit here, and let her let her friend sit with them. Cause I mean, that's what you chose, a booth. Like we had a booth. Like there's nowhere else for us to sit. So, that could have been something else she's mad about. That's something that I can't control. So okay, so her friend comes. She introduces us, So she didn't introduce me the way that she had been introduced to me. It's my best friend. She was just like this. This is Bree, and this is or whatever. So I'm like, okay, nice to meet you, blah blah blah. So we order first. Then they order. Couple comes in after us up here. They order. People inside of us order. We don't get our food. Everybody else around us get our food. So the whole time we're there, her dude keep asking us, y'all good? Y'all okay? Brie, you okay? Y'all good? Can I offer you some of my food? They ain't brought y'all food yet. What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. So eventually I'm like, you know what? Like, F this. Nobody not finna sit here. We ain't went and did nothing. These folks ain't bringing us our food. Like, I'm starving. Like, I have the worst headache, and I can't eat. So I'm like, you know what? This is some straight up BS. Like, this is straight up BS. It's just straight up BS. So we had some snacks at the house. So I was like, we could just go back to the crib, and I can eat them chips and them Debbie snacks. And when we leave for the airport, like, we'll get something then. Mind you, it's late. We have to get up like at 6 or whatever to get to the airport. Yes, I want to be there 2 hours early, because it didn't leave out till 8. But we had to be back, and I didn't want to, be like, well, we ready to go, and y'all know we got to leave. So, she had already let me know that she wasn't taking us to the airport. She thought that we were taking an Uber, so we scheduled an Uber. And so I was just like, I don't want to ruin it. I ain't gonna say, oh, we ready. So I was just like, we gonna take an Uber. So we called an Uber, and when they got there or whatever, we're trying to get the key to the Airbnb. So we asked her dude, give us the key. He goes in the car, looks for it or whatever like that. Mind you, she don't say nothing to me. I don't say nothing to her. I didn't say nothing because at this point I'm in my feelings. Like, you basically got engaged. You ain't say nothing to me. You ain't say nothing to me this whole time. Like, first of all, the thing is, I don't know about everybody else and their friends, but I can feel when she's one friend that I can tell when her mood switches, and I can tell when her energy is different. Okay, so when your energy is different, like, and at this point it's her birthday, so I'm not gonna be like, what's wrong with you? Like, why you acting like that? Like, I'm not gonna do that because it's your birthday. You just got engaged. I'm gonna let you have it. So no, I didn't say nothing to her, none of that. So we leave. We got the key. We left. When they get back, he comes in there, her dude or whatever, and y'all good? Y'all okay? And just y'all want a drink or something? I was just like, we're gonna go to sleep. Because, we got to get up early. So we go to sleep. We get up, we leave. I knock on their door or whatever. And then I leave. We go out to catch the Uber. Mind you, the Uber couldn't find us. So we had to walk a ways to get out the apartments. I was like, we leaving, lock the door, enjoy the rest of your birthday. And also we saw that you got engaged on Snap, Facebook, whatever. So congrats. And I was like, y'all have a safe trip back home later on, because they were driving back home. They live like 4 hours from Atlanta. So I was like, and y'all have a safe trip on your way back. Never got a text back. By this time, I know she's gonna be asleep, so my phone's on airplane mode because I'm on the plane. Get back. She never texts me back. She was on Facebook, of course, because everybody's saying congratulations for their engagement, blah, blah, blah. She never texted me back. Never called me. Never said nothing. Didn't make sure we made it. None of that. So fast forward today. Today is Monday, honey, okay? Today is Monday. I still hadn't got no text back. I ain't said nothing to her. I called myself trying to let her enjoy her day. They went to brunch and stuff for her birthday yesterday. Blah, blah, blah. So today, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna give her space, and then, you know, maybe I'll hit her up. Because really, I was trying to figure out what I did wrong. So, I post, like I do all the time on my Snap and my Facebook or whatever. I see that she sees all of my snaps, and she's still my friend through the day. See, I know how she is. This is what she always does. It's her game. When she mad at you, she don't typically say what you did wrong. She don't typically say much of anything. I guess in her head, from her perception. See, and the thing is, people get upset from their perception. Like, it's your perception of what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at least tell somebody what they did wrong, but hey, whatever. She quick to delete you on all social media. If you don't like or comment on her stuff enough, baby, she deleting you, okay? Which, I mean, to each his own. I know a couple people like that. So, you know, I had went on Facebook to see if she deleted me yet. She hadn't deleted me. So then when I got off work, I was deleted. I was deleted on Facebook. I was deleted on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff. She watched my snaps, and then she, at the end of the day, I guess by the time I got off work, she was like, oh, she ain't text or call me? Okay, so I guess she just went ahead and deleted me. So at this point, I'm like, girl, like, I don't even know what I did to you, and I'm deleted on everything. So it's just like, whatever. Like, and she's the type of person, if she don't fool with you, her kids can't fool with you. So, you know, like, there goes my freaking relationship with my goddaughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, my goddaughter's 7. There goes my relationship with her. Like, I will never probably talk to her again, because at this point I'm fed up with like having a friend that can't express their feelings. Like, you turned 30. Like, I'm pretty sure you talking about me to your little friends and them. So just tell me what I did wrong. At least tell me so I don't know that, oh, that's what I did. That's why I lost that friend. That's why we're not friends no more. But here I am over here, like, and I even asked who I took with me. Like, I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, she asked me about the shoes, and then that was like it. And then, I mean, I was quiet. But like, who get that mad at somebody about silence that they delete them on everything? Like, what like, what's the problem? Because on my birthday, you know, I was talking to her about this trip. Like, I didn't get to have my full birthday to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because she called me. She did ask me, you know, how your birthday going? What you doing? I told her, because I wanted to be real chill on my birthday. I didn't want to do nothing else. I wanted to eat, drink, and relax. And she was like, oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. So about this, let me tell you why such and such. Like, she started talking about something else. So I'm like, I didn't get my day. And I didn't get mad. You know what I'm saying? But I let you have your day. But I didn't do nothing to you. And I don't know why you just, especially after all the money that I spent, like, you don't think that you can just at least tell me what I did to you? Like, you don't think that you can just say, oh, well, you pissed me off because of A, B, and C? Because right now, like, I have not the slightest clue. Now, if y'all heard something in the story to where I did something wrong, like, let me know. Like I said, everything is about perception. Everybody has a different point of view. And you have to tell people, you know, your experience so they'll know. Like, I can't read your mind. But she's always done that, y'all. The whole time I've known her. Let me say something, because my ex is how I met her. They were friends, and my ex wrote her off a long time ago because she's always, you know, had like an attitude, and this is how she does. Like, and she'll just like cut you off. This isn't the first time I've been deleted off her Facebook. This ain't the first time none of this has happened. Like, this ain't the first time she didn't ghost me. She just ghosted me earlier this year, like right after income tax time. And then when they came and visited recently, then we started back talking. There's never like a transition of like, oh, like, I know we fell out, but, you know, I was mad because of this, but, you know, like, we good, you know, like, I'm sorry and I'm sorry. And like, it's never nothing like that. She just, you know, she'll come back, she'll talk to you if she feel like talking to you, and that'll be what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right now, I know she probably didn't talk about me to her little friends and stuff, which is fine, because same goes for them when they piss her off. You know, she talk about them. So hey, they're not exempt from the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody I talk to all day, every day. Like, she called me all day while I'm at work, when I'm not at work. Like, so okay, if you don't care about losing me as a friend, because I know that I'm a damn good friend, like, one thing about it, I ride for my friends, and I'm always there for my friends. I genuinely listen, I genuinely care, and I genuinely love all of my friends freaking equal. I listen to everything they say because I remember everything. Okay, like, at the end of the day, no matter how bad my attitude has been before, because my attitude is not bad anymore, because the situation would have went another way if my attitude was still bad. But like, I know that I'm a good friend. I know it for a fact. I know. Now, if I offend you or do something to you, then check me. That's what friends supposed to do. You supposed to say, no man, why you looking like that, Brie? Why you acting like that? Say what the problem is. And after a certain while, when you hit a certain age, it ain't called being petty no more. But hey, I'm gonna leave it at that. But y'all, that is why my trip was a trip from hell. It was the worst vacation that I've ever been on. Came back home, I guess, with one less best friend. But okay, I have other friends, but it's just like some stuff just don't make sense. And when I was at work, my other friend told me, she was like, that would be heavy on my heart. And I told her it was heavy on my heart. She was like, you should just call her. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I didn't do nothing wrong. But, I was going to go ahead and call her. And then I go on Facebook, just rumbling on Facebook until I got home. I was going to call her when I got home, y'all, to be honest today. And I see that you didn't delete me on everything. Like, how childish. Like, some people never grow up. And some people will never understand, like, what real growth is, to express their feelings and to just let people know, like some people have a problem with being vulnerable, and some people feel like, well, I ain't finna, whatever, like, I'm done kissing butt. I've always, I feel like, kissed it in a sense, like, especially, like, us never having a conversation when we do become, like, I guess, friends again. Like, I should have been making sure we have that, communication so the same things don't happen again, but I didn't. So I'll fault myself for that too. But I was always so quick to take her back as a friend and like to talk to her, because I would miss the heck out of my goddaughter. I miss my goddaughter every time me and her don't talk, because she don't like for her kids to fool with nobody that she don't fool with. And that's just period. She's always been that way. She's always done me that way. Like, if me and her aren't good, then I can't talk to my godchild. And she'll say that I can. She'll probably say that I can right now. But it's like, she makes it hard. It's not as easy as it would be. It won't be as easy as it would be on a regular day. Because at one point, me and my godchild were used to FaceTiming every night and all that. And then me and her got into it. And that was a thing of the past. Like, it's just BS. It's like one thing affects other things. And it's like you're blocking a relationship with me and your child because our relationship isn't well. Which is fine. You know what I'm saying? This right here is the last straw for me. It's the last time for me. Because this is the first time that I've actually been like anew. And when I say anew, I mean like actively changing myself and bettering myself. And she took offense to something. And again, she won't say what it is. And again, she won't express herself. Like, I get tired of arguing with friends like they who I'm sleeping with. Like, I'm not sleeping with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't my dude, you ain't my girl. Why is we having to argue on that level? Like, at the end of the day, I'm convinced that Virgos and Libras are not meant to be BFFs. I don't wish no ill on her. I wish blessings for her. And I hope that, they get married and they live happily ever after and have, a beautiful life together. Like, I really, really do. I'll miss my goddaughter. You know what I'm saying? I'll miss all her kids. I'll miss her. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, cool. I wish all the best and all the blessings, honey, because she probably done deleted me on YouTube as well, and she ain't gonna watch me, and that's perfectly fine. But you know what I'm saying? I wish nothing but blessings for her, because she deserves that. She's been through a lot, and she deserves to get married and have her family and have her man, honey. And I wish them nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? I hope she gets the wedding she wants and all the fixings that come around it. So you guys, that is the story on my little trip. It's a little emotional for me, you know what I'm saying? It's always hard when you lose people, whether it be by death or whether it just be that y'all don't talk no more, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the first friend I done lost, and it probably won't be the last. So y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I do want y'all to get in those comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you had a similar situation happen to you. And let me know, like, in my story, when I told y'all, like, tell me, like, did I do something wrong? Like, because your girl lost. Like, I'm legit lost. I'm lost. Like, from my side and my perspective, like, I didn't do nothing wrong. So I just want to know at least what I did. But hey, I'll never know. You know why? Because she's very stubborn. She'll never ever, especially after this video, if she does see this video, if she haven't deleted me yet, she'll just probably talk mess, and that's fine too. So if you are watching, I wish you the best, girl, And y'all, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next freaking video. Bye.